Good afternoon, happy Monday. Never quite sure of the date. I do get asked sometimes for people to say, can you put the date on your videos? The date of my video will be the date that I publish it, so that's all I can say. I never know what date it is. You're lucky I know it's Monday. Well, I was going to go on the decking because it's quite a nice day, except for the fact it's blowing a gale. My washing is still attached to the line, which is a miracle because it's absolutely blowing up a storm out there. You can probably hear it, and I thought if I go outside the wind will just take the mic and you won't hear me at all. Anyway, I've not been doing an awful lot. It's rapidly approaching the time for our craft table for Kelly and I. Saturday, so there won't be a Saturday live this week as such, although Kelly is going to try and do a little sort of live while we're out in the, in the cafe. I may take my camera and just do a video to upload later, because I can't go live with this camera because I don't have a laptop or anything like that I can take with me. So, what have I been doing? Well, as you know, I'm still doing my tea cosies. You've seen that one, which was the strawberries and cream. That was the knitted one. You've seen that one. Show that one. You've seen that. That was my one and only knitted one. I soon went off the knitting, believe me. The second one is meant to look like a basket. This is not a pattern out of anywhere. This is one of mine. And it's just got a lot of flowers on it, both sides of it, along the top. It's got flowers. So it's meant to look like a basket of flowers. The original one I saw had a handle, but I ran out of this colour. And I didn't want to put a different coloured handle on, so it doesn't have a handle. This one is one that I sort of dreamed up. It's done in a mock rib, and it's just got twirly-cues, whatever you want to curl them, curly-cues on the top, although they're not that curly actually. I keep having to curl them round again because they keep uncurling. And the last one I'm making is not finished. That's what it's like. It's just got two pieces at the moment, so it's got to be stitched together and have some additions on it, although I'm not sure what I'm going to put on it because I've run out of both of the colours, both the purple and the gold. I've run out of. I've been up in the, well, I've been in the garage and I've been in the stash room, and I don't have the exact shades of either one of them. Lots of purples, lots of golds, but nothing that is exactly the same colour. So I'm having to think what I'm going to do with that. Saturday I went shopping, and you know I have to look at the magazine rack, don't you? You know I do. And this one is Crochet Now. Crochet Now. It's issue 44. Oh, there goes Jess barking. I've not got Sir Gigi here with me today, he's at home. That's a pattern from Stylecraft called the Tessellation Blanket. The pattern is not in the magazine, you have to buy the pattern separately. And I should add, it came with a little package called Rocco the Raccoon. But of course I won't be making that because you know my thoughts about amigurumi. Love to see them, love to watch the people who make them. Can't do them. They just look horrendous when I do them, and I lose patience and they finish up being thrown across the room. That's an advert for the Leica driftwood, which are very, very, very expensive. Not so. The problem is, you know, if you buy a set like that and you can't use them, and you spend all that money. So they'll have to just be a no-no for me. This one says Feeling Floral. It's Ella Ray, which is R-A-E. Find the pattern in the local stockists. You've got to look up www.knittingfever.com. That's the shawl. It's not in the magazine. I usually find the adverts are much nicer than what's in the magazine, to be quite truthful. To be truthful. This again is a pattern by King Cole, and it's advertising the cotton top, which is sort of like a denim effect. So you have to buy the pattern, which is King Cole 5504. And cotton top double knit. I'm not sure if it's all cotton or whether it's one of their mixes. I know that the King Cole cotton on is a 50-50. Washes extremely well though. Extremely well. And that's another West Yorkshire Spinners. Again, another pattern that you have to buy. I'm sure we'll get to the patterns eventually. Right, this is Fall in Blocks jumper. It's done in King Cole bamboo cotton double knit. That's that one. Not my style, but somebody might like it. That's Rocco the Raccoon, the pattern for him, which I will have to decimate the book. This is why I haven't sent them off to anybody. I've got all these packages of little animals and that, but I've got to go through every magazine and rip the patterns out. I wish they'd put the patterns in the little packages. Make it so much easier, wouldn't it? But no, they have to put them in the magazine. So if you want to send them to anybody, you have to carefully cut them all out. Yeah. Right, step in line gloves. Oops. Oh gosh, that's advertising Woolly Mahusive. Look at the size of that stitches on that cushion. Ooh wee. I've never fancied knitting with that really, really super chunky chenille stuff or anything like that. I've got an itch, excuse me. That's colour block cushion. I'm trying not to get the glare. And this is a Tunisian shells wrap. I've yet to master tension with Tunisian. Can do the stitches, some of them. But if I get it right widthwise, it's wrong lengthwise. Topsy socks. These are for little babies, little topsy socks. They're done in cotton soft, so they will be at least soft for the baby's feet. Let's have a look what else we've got here. Oh, that's just an article for Katie Jones, showing her putting crochet around the end of jeans. Again, the pattern's not in here. You have to just do it yourself, I presume. Oh, they've got a pattern for the Emma's denim jacket that shows it all, you know, trimmed up. That is Rowan. It says Art of Knitting, but it looks very crochet to me. But again, it's not in the magazine. You have to buy the pattern. Elmer the elephant. He's done in little squares. He's in here. One way of using up your little scraps. Excuse me sniffing, that's very rude. When you have to sniff, you have to sniff. That's a fringed clutch bag, done in sort of like tapestry crochet. And that's an ombre stripe blanket. I mean, blankets, some people adore to make them, but they're my horror of horrors. They're too big, too bulky, and I don't want to sit crocheting them with them on my knee. Don't want to do it. Designer sketchbook. This is Tiffany and Hannah, mother and daughter designer duo behind Daisy Farm Crafts. Again, I don't think there's any patterns in here, but that's just showing what they design. Oh, I keep going the wrong way, don't I? Block diamond blanket. It's not done in a very good colour to show up, actually. Thought they would have done more of a contrast. Spoke to Kelly this morning. She's doing okay. I think she said she was going to try and make a video, so watch out for it. She has made an absolutely gorgeous top. And she's halfway through one that she's designing herself. Clever girl. This is called a Bewley, or Bewley. Bewley is a small village located on the edge of the New Forest National Park in Hampshire. So that's the show that's named after the place. Don't think it shows a picture of it laid out. I think it just shows it like that. This is talking about a crochet along. I'm not sure where the instructions are unless they're in here as well. Perhaps they were. And that's a living coral block. Oh, it's a lightly stuffed Bermuda triangle baby quilt for a squishy quilted effect. So we've got here retro robots. And this is a slouchy sunshine hat. I don't look good in hats, and I certainly do not look good in a slouchy. I look even worse. I definitely look as though I should be mopping the steps outside. This is Kerry's journal. She makes pictures of folklore. And there is a picture of a Plesiora. I don't know how you pronounce that. It's there anyway. Probably butchered its name. This is Lido or Lido, baby jumper. Depends how you pronounce. We always used to call it a Lido, you know, the open air swimming pool, Lido, but some people call it a Lido. We have got Clarence the Giraffe. It's the trouble with this book. It's got too many amigurumis for me. Not for anybody who likes amigurumis, but too many for me. Butterfly migration wrap. A very pretty stitch on that. Ooh, can you see it without me shining anything on it? And geo nesting baskets. You'd have to do them fairly firm, wouldn't you? Otherwise they'd just fall over. I do have some t-shirt yarn actually in grey in the garage that I bought to make a rug, and then I quickly realised that there wasn't even part way enough with 2 skeins. So maybe I'll make a basket with that one day. How to learn to crochet, how to learn to whatever. We all know how to do that. And that's what's in next month's edition. Dennis the Menace and other things. That's a pattern from Karen Simply Soft. Not in the book. And that's showing a picture of Deramose. It's called Coral Reef, and is it cotton or what is it? Doesn't say. It just says Batik or Batik Swirl Colourways. A lot of these cakes are quite expensive, you know. Right, I'm still not listed anything. If you're not interested in the Etsy dilemma, then you don't need to bother with the rest of the video, because that's what I'm going to talk about. I've always sold on Etsy. Always grumbled a little about how much they take from me, you know, for listing it and selling it, and then PayPal takes a cut out of it and all that. But now it's gone from the sublime to the ridiculous. They are asking us to include free shipping. And if we don't put free shipping, then we're going to go to the bottom of the list when it comes to the search engines. So in other words, it's coercing. I won't say blackmail, but it's coercing people to have to put free shipping. Little crafters like myself, I can't absorb the cost of postage at all, because it costs me between £15 and £20 to send anything to the US. If I send anything to the UK, then it would cost maybe £6, something like that, because I always send everything tracked. I've had unfortunate experiences in the past where people have said they've not received things and they want their money back. And you're not only giving money back, you've lost anything that you might have got from the sale, and you've also had to pay the commission, which for this garment that they say didn't arrive. So I now won't send anything unless it's tracked, so it is more expensive to send it that way, but it's safer. Safer for my customer, you know, just in case it does go missing. It's safer for them, safer for me. Anyway, I keep being sort of bombarded every time I try to list something on Etsy. I keep being bombarded. Your postage is too high. Excuse me, you know. You're not at the post office with me. You're not standing in the queue when they weigh it and they tell me what it is. I mean, oft times when I post things to America, I actually take a cut. I lose a couple of pounds that I pay for out of my own money because I haven't charged my customer enough postage. So, you know, in actual fact, whatever I charge for the garment, I lose a couple of pounds on that alone without having to pay. So, of course, if you add the postage cost to the cost of your garment, which in an indirect way Etsy are trying to suggest that we do, they're saying roll the shipping costs into your garment. Now, as far as I'm concerned, that is illegal. I can't offer free shipping when it's not. If I've had to add the £20 onto the cost of my sweater, it's not free shipping, is it? Because I'm charging you, even though I'm saying free shipping. So it goes against the grain, because I can't offer you free shipping. I'm not that big. I don't make that profit. I don't make hardly anything out of anything I sell. So how on earth can I offer you free shipping? I would like to, if I could. If I was rich and wealthy, I would just give everything away. Yay! So it annoys me. But also, if you're doing free shipping, which means you've actually had to include the shipping price in the price of your garment, Etsy are then lumping it all together and charging you for the whole thing, the garment plus postage, and they're taking the percentage out of that. They used to take a small percentage out of postage, which to me was wrong, because as small crafters we can't control what the shipping prices are going to be. We can't control that. We can't say, oh, I'll shave it off because it's not that at the post office, I'm adding £5 on for packaging. I add nothing on for packaging, even though I have to buy all the bags and the, you know, all the packaging stuff. You have to buy that. You have to buy the greetings cards that you put in. You have to buy all that. I don't charge for that. Whereas if, you know, you watch these sites and they say, you know, if you're going to price something up, you should charge for everything. You should charge for the pattern. You should charge for the buttons you sew on. You should charge for, you know, the bags that you put them in, you should charge for the labels, you should charge for your business cards. I don't do that. I just absorb that, if you know what I mean. So I'm already at a loss before we start. So the dilemma is, what do I do with all my crochet things now? Where do I put them? Making Mart was started by a friend of mine. It was a brilliant idea. Everything was going along swingingly, but sadly she seems to have lost a bit of interest. I hope I'm wrong with this, but she's doing other things now, and I think she's not making this a priority anymore. I've got another friend, Sonia. She's starting up an online selling thing, but at the moment she's just having a few teething problems, and that's not coming yet. People have said try Shopify and other things that they want to try. I just don't know where to go next. I just don't feel like giving Etsy any more of my custom, and a lot of people have actually closed their shops down. So it's like, where do I go from here? I'm not fit enough and well enough to organise like catwalk shows, which I think would really benefit me if I could order people walking down the catwalk wearing my garments, because I've got a lot to show. Shawls, things. You've seen a lot of things I've still got. I mean, it even got to the stage we were talking, Kelly and I, saying we're so disillusioned, you just feel like saying, that's it, I'm not doing anything anymore. But then what would I do with my time? And please don't say make charity blankets, because it's just not. I mean, I've done bucketfuls of stuff for charity in the past. I've made hats, I've made premature baby things, I supplied Bolton Hospital with all the hats, the baby blankets, everything. I did that for such a long time, and I think I've over-charitied myself, if you know what I'm saying. So, and I just wouldn't get any enjoyment out of doing that. The door is banging upstairs because it's so windy, and I've got the window open in the bathroom, so it's just banged the bathroom door. So the problem is, if you look on Etsy, there are lots and lots of videos about Etsy and how people are feeling very aggrieved by the whole thing. And I just hope that Etsy is not too big-headed not to take notice of what people are saying. If they're so bothered about getting extra money for this and extra money for that, and they're saying, oh, it's going to benefit us, it's not going to benefit me at all. If I sell a cotton garment, say for, well, some of them have been £60, which sounds an awful lot, but it's been organic cotton, and it's been fine, and they've taken me a week or more to do them. So the profit on that is small compared with the fact it's a week and a half's work. So then what do I do then? Do I then say to you, well, this new cotton garment is going to be £80 because it's post-free? I can't do that. I can't. To me, it's immoral. I cannot do that. I'd rather give you the choice of saying, well, it's £60 for this, and it's £15, £20 for postage, whatever it happens to be, because it goes by weight. We don't have flat rate shipping or anything over here. It goes by weight. Everything you take to the post office gets weighed. And then they tell you the price. If you look online with the post office and you weigh it all and that, and you think, right, I know how much it's going to cost. You get to the post office, it's £2 more for some reason or another. I don't know what I have. It's not the right size, it's over the back, it doesn't go from the letterbox, all this junk, I mean, it's okay for people who are selling like greetings cards or something like that are only costing, a couple of pounds to post it, or even £1 to post it, because they're only small. Maybe they can offer free postage, but I certainly cannot. I mean, there's certain people on Etsy who are actually selling furniture, heavy things, craft supplies which weigh a ton, and they're all saying the same. They cannot absorb the postage costs. So this is my dilemma. I don't know what to do. I've not listed anything more on Etsy, and I really don't feel like doing it. Do I close my Etsy shop, shoot myself in the foot completely? Do I stick to my guns and say, oh, yours Etsy, I'm still going to put postage on, even though it means that maybe I'm not coming up in the search engine? Most of my sales come from people who see my things on YouTube anyway. You know, see the things I'm posting on my pages. I do my own promotion. Etsy have never promoted anything of mine. I mean, Kelly once paid for promotion and she didn't get one more footfall on her site than she did when she didn't pay. So I can't believe that we're making things that nobody wants, you know. I would hate to believe that. So suggestions on a postcard, please, before we all go bonkers. I mean, as you say, if you just go on YouTube and just sort of Google Etsy, you'll find all these rants from different people. I put 2 of them on my Urban Gypsy Facebook page. I put 2 of them on there. So I don't feel like giving up crochet, because it's my hobby, it's what I do to keep myself sane. I've got so much money invested in my stash upstairs that I'm not prepared to sell it, give it away, or whatever you want me to do with it, because that's my investment. That's my pension, if you know what I mean. I bought it, stored it so that I can use it. I can go into my wool shop, yarn shop, which is in my craft room, and buy from there, if you know what I mean, use from there. So that is my, well, not my inheritance, it's not really my inheritance, it's my pension. It's my little stash. It's not a personal stash, it's a business stash. I mean, I have said I would make videos on showing you around it, but I hate doing that because I always get the naysayers that say, oh, you've got too much stash. Oh, you should give some of it away. Oh, you should make blankets for charity. You've got far too much stuff. Sorry, no, it's my business stash. I bought it with the intention of my making a little bit of extra to eke out my pension. So that's why you don't see videos of my stash room. You may do one day if you all understand. I don't want any comments. Oh, you should give it away. Oh. I bought it. My pension money bought it. It's mine to do what I want to do with it. Anyway, now I've bored you long enough now. I shall go and finish off this tea cosy. Not quite sure how I'm going to finish it off because, as I said before, I've actually not got any of the yarn left of either of the 2 colours, so it's going to be oh joy, isn't it, what I'm going to do. So anyway, look out for Kelly. I think she said she's going to make a video, so look out for her video. And Randy, I think's made a video saying about the same thing about Etsy that I'm saying. Quite a lot of other people have done as well. So just take time and try to understand why we have to charge postage for things, why we can't offer you free postage. You know, just remember, we're just little people trying to eke out a bit of extra. You'd never make a living out of crochet, you never would. I can never make a living. But it's just a little extra that helps me to buy more yarn and helps me to do what I do. Anyway, now I've been on my soapbox for about an hour or something. It's probably gone into 2 videos by now. I shall say bye for now, and I'll see you soon. Bye now.